It's that time again. Warhammer Day is approaching. Games Workshop have just officially announced what they're showing off, and apparently, in their own words, there's juicy reveals. So we're going to go down that rabbit hole again. We're going to discuss my thoughts, my hopes, my wants that we're going to see at this next big reveal show. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. So I'm going to start with Warhammer 40,000 because that's the big game, but the really spicy stuff is coming in Kill Team, which we'll get onto in the latter part of the video. But let's get in with Warhammer 40,000, and we more or less know what this is going to be. It's going to be the Necrons and AdMech. There may be a surprise, we'll get into that in just a second, but the Necron and AdMech stuff, I've spoken about this for a while now. Apparently, the AdMech Codex and the Necron Codex are all going to be out by the end of this year. This was on like the chart that GW showed off, but it said winter 2023. The models are that are releasing with them, and the AdMech is supposed to be getting 1 HQ. Apparently, it's not a named character. It's well, it's described as something on stilts with like a big gun. When I say big gun, I don't know if it's like a sniper rifle, like a big plasma gun. Your guess is as good as mine. But the interesting stuff is with the Necrons, because it's supposed to be Oricon is supposed to be one of them, because they're supposed to be getting 3 of them, should I say. So Oricon is supposed to be the first one, which is great because Oricon is one of my favorite characters, especially when I've read the Infinite and Divine. Him and Trajan the Infinite are just absolutely incredible together, like this million-year argument. If you haven't read that book, The Infinite Divine, please go and get it. Listen to it on Audible, read it. It is one of the best Warhammer 40,000 books, and there's no Space Marines in it at all. That's how good that book is. The next one is supposed to be Imhotep the Stormlord, and for me, as a Son of Dawn, that really makes me smile, because potentially we could set a rematch then with the Stormlord and Helbrecht, because if you don't know, it was Imhotep that took off Helbrecht's arm, right? That belongs to me now, Son of Dawn, filthy Black Templar, and he'd be like, I'll get you one day. And that's why Helbrecht hates Necrons more than anything, and he will chase Imhotep to the ends of the earth. So hopefully we get that. As the third one, I actually don't know what this is. To me, it was just explained as a random HQ. I don't know what HQ it could be. It could be like a Necron Lord. People say in the comment section when I mentioned this, it could be like a Destroyer Lord. No idea. Your guess is as good as mine when it comes to this last Necron Lord. Hopefully it's something big, it's something cool, it's something amazing that looks awesome on the tabletop and does some amazing things. That's what we all want at the end of the day, right? Now, of course, that is probably going to be the main things they show off, but we're not here for that. We're here for the spicy, we're here for the rumors, we're here for the unattainable. What could they tease us with? If they tease us, that is. I personally think it could be the Dark Angels. The Dark Angels are supposed to be one of the big armies that are getting a little refresh next year, as I've spoken about in rumor videos before. One of the main things is brand new Deathwing Terminators, Deathwing Knights, a brand new Belial model. It all makes sense because at the end of the Arcs of Omen story, with the Lion fighting Angron basically backhanded Belial and left him more or less dead on the battlefield, and he was carried off by the Dark Angels. So maybe this is how they're going to save him. They're going to make him into a Primaris Terminator guy, and that's why he gets his brand new model. But of course, the rumors circulating all around the Deathwing, Belial, Deathwing Knights, whatever you want to call them, is that it's going to be a brand new, fully Dark Angel box set. So Belial in a box surrounded by a bunch of brand new Dark Angel Terminators. And I'm wondering, is this where the Assault Terminators are going to come in? Because Games Workshop have still been silent on that. They have said it's going to come. When's it going to come? Your guess is as good as mine. I think it could be like a dual release where we get the generic Assault Terminators, but also then the Deathwing Assault Terminators coming out with a Dark Angel stuff. It all makes sense if you look at it through Valrak's bloody goggles. And just a quick shout out before we move on to the other subjects we're talking about, there is no Horus Heresy being shown off at this event. As much as I've been bantering my Horus Heresy friends, like saying Horus Heresy is dead, laughing and stuff, I actually do feel sorry for the Horus Heresy players. Come on, Games Workshop. Just show some, like, Praetors off. A Salamander Praetor, an Iron Hand, an Iron Warrior Praetor. I'll even allow you to show more heads off if you want upgrade kits and stuff like that. Just give the Horus Heresy players some hope when it comes to actual Marines. We all know they're going to get, like, the Jump Assault guys. We know they're going to get the Command Squad soon. soon, but the Horus Heresy community is feeling a bit down at the moment, and this could really have perked them up into seeing that they're going to be getting even more stuff and even more love. I'm sorry, Horus Heresy players. I guess it is what it is. But anyway, onto the old world, because of course this is one of the biggest talking points. What the hell are they going to show off? Are they going to announce the boxes? Are we going to see brand new models? Maybe everything I've just mentioned. If I'm looking this at a logical way, the past couple of announcements that they've done at these events have all been Bretonia-esque characters. It was a damsel on a steed, and we've seen like was it a paladin on foot or something like that last time. Maybe this time they're going to flip the coin over and it's going to be something more Tomb King related. Maybe just like a Tomb King, like, I don't know, sorcerer, HQ. Maybe they'll actually show off like the big models. Remember a couple of weeks ago, I think it was last month now, when the Bretonian paladin was leaked on the Griffin steed, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, the rumors that have been bouncing back and forth to me is that that's supposed to be the brand new character in the Bretonian box set for the old world that's supposed to be coming out early next year. The big character in the Tomb King one was supposed to be, was it a lich on a dragon, if I'm not mistaken? And the rest of it is just old models bundled in there for you to build Bretonia or Tomb King's force. Again, one of the talking points talking about the actual box sets, will it be the box sets? Is this the time now when we'll see them? I think it may be a little bit early for that at this stage, but then again, I am being told it's supposed to be coming out like first thing next year. So is that January time? January, February? If it is, then maybe now is the kind of right time to start teasing people on these boxes and start potentially getting the so-called hype up about the boxes and maybe some rule previews or something like that. But it's definitely going to be either Tomb Kings or Bretonians. I don't see them doing like anything like Kislev, Cathay, Empire, Skaven, Wood Elf, High Elf, Dwarves. I don't see anything like that. I think it's just going to be either Bretonia focused or Tomb King focused. My money is going to be on Tomb King focus more than Bretonia, since, as I just said, we got that last time. Now, moving on to Kill Team, this is where it gets a bit spicy, and I am going to sound like a broken record because I'm going to say the same things that I've been repeating about, but I do think we're going to get another big surprise, a part of Warhammer 40,000 Kill Team. I'm going to put the text in the background. This is why. Because it states there's going to be new books, miniatures, Warhammer 40,000, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, a new box, and a new faction for Kill Team, and big news for Warhammer the Old World. Now, the new box is definitely Scorpions versus the new Scouts. I don't care what anyone else is saying. That's what it is. Believe me, right? I am your owner. Give me your hand if you want to rumor, okay? I swear on the Emperor's golden nutsack, it is going to be Scouts versus the brand new Eldar plastic striking Scorpions, and I cannot wait to see the Eldar stuff, because I'm hearing some absolutely massive things are coming for the Eldar. And I think the text states there is actually going to go into this, because when it says like a new kill team or like a new faction added, I potentially think that it could be the rumors that I was hearing a couple of months back, where it could be new Vespids, which is technically Tau Auxiliary. We have had the Tau before, but not Tau Auxiliary. So I personally think it could be that. And the rumor I was hearing with Tau Auxiliary was that there's also going to be Swooping Hawks. Now, I'm not saying that's going to be in Kill Team, but I heard that rumor around the same time. So if it is confirmed to be Vespids that they may show off in the Kill Team box as the next season's box, then I'm sure the Swooping Hawk rumor is also going to be true with the Vespid stuff. So I'm really, really excited to see what they do. Do you know what? What I'm going to do next week, I'm actually going to do a video on the Vespid stuff, the Kroot stuff I was hearing about, and also some of the Eldar stuff. I'll do that before the big reveal show. So if it does hit, then it's like we were here before it kind of hit, kind of thing. But that's the kind of funky stuff that I've been hearing about. Is there going to be anything else for Kill Team? No, it's just going to do that. When it comes to the box of Kill Team, what I will say, apparently, it's got to be a smaller box. Like the other seasons had big boxes, big pieces of terrain. I'm not hearing this with this one. There is going to be terrain in there, but don't expect like massive bits of terrain that we got from previous boxes. I've told that this box is just just a small box, like Baneblade size, Land Raider size, or something like that. No, I won't say Land Raider size, but it's a smaller box, okay? It's a smaller box, and it won't have that much terrain in there. Anyway, Chaprunios, that's enough waffling from me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. If you want to come and join me on the watch along, it does start at 2 p.m. British time. I'm going to be going live a couple of hours early that, because we always like to have like a bit of a laugh, and we jump in with theories and stuff before it, and then of course we do the questions before the stream, which I always get right. I am literally undefeated, the greatest Warhammer 40,000 lore channel on YouTube, and I'm not even a lore channel. How about that, right? How about that? See ya, have a great day, and bye-bye.